She makes her living on a fool's fantasy, and she got what it takes to make a fool out of me. But there's an angel on my shoulder who won't let me fall. She's someone who loves me in spite of it all. She still has my heart, though the devil wants my soul. So the angel and the devil struggle for control. She plays what she's told in a less than perfect game. There are no wings on her shoulders. She's an angel just the same. So she's not a woman who gives a piece of me. Lord, she must be a saint to love someone like me. She's the angel on my shoulder who won't let me fall. Someone who loves me in spite of it all. She still has my heart, though the devil wants my soul. So the angel and the devil struggle for control. Yes, she's the angel on my shoulder who won't let me fall. That's someone who loved me in spite of it all. And she still has my heart, though the devil wants my soul. As long as we're doing love songs. I was 5, Sally was 4, when she moved in right next door. I fell in love at the very first sight, but that was the day of our first fight. All she wanted to do was play. I don't know why I chased her away. And she said, "Or you'll be sorry you ever been to me. Yeah, you just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever did that." I was 10, Sally was 9, when I gave her a valentine. A homemade card with a silly rhyme, but she kissed me for the very first time. All she wanted to do was thank me. I don't know why couldn't let it be. And she said, you'll be sorry you ever mean to be. You just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. A few years later, Sally moved away. She said she'd write me every day. I said I was glad she was leaving. Would it be the one who's grieving? But I was scared to be alone till the day when we'd be grown. And she said, you'll be sorry if you ever mean to be. Yeah, you just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. Years went by, life took its course. I got married and then divorced. In one night at the Pirate's Den, my childhood crush Sally walked in. All she wanted was to see an old friend, but I fell in love all over again. And she said, aren't you sorry you ever mean to me? Yeah, you just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and you'll be sorry you ever did that. This actually came from a memory. I was on a trip to visit my parents when they first moved down to Kentucky, and happened to look down a little while into the flight and realized that we were crossing the Big Sandy River, and it was somewhere close to my father's hometown. And I said, took me back to a time when I was a little boy, about 8 years old. I was sitting in a field down there on my grandmother's farm with a little girl sitting down by the creek, and she was pulling the petals out of a black-eyed Susan bloom, going, he loves me not. Well, I was pretty enamored until we got stung by bees and went running off to the house to find my grandmother. She walked us down to the store after she dosed us up with some baking soda and got us a lemon with a peppermint stick stuck in it, and that kind of did the job. Made us feel a little better. Anyway, I never saw that little girl again, but I was thinking about her, and I understood from my cousin that she had passed away in her 40s, but I never saw her again. But I imagine this song is us being grown up as teenagers and her doing something of the sort. For the sake of writing the song. At 40,000 feet on the plain of Baltimore, thinking of an eye by the Chesapeake shore. I turned it around and put the Chesapeake instead of the Cow Creek, on account of the Maryland Oklahoma State Flower is Black-Eyed Susan. My wife, I thought, wandered back to a time long ago. My creek where the black-eyed Susans grow. One said I loved her, the next one said no. Although I surely did, I never said so. Guess I need to start that all over again. I kind of got messed up here. At 40,000 feet on the plains of Baltimore, thinking of a night on the Chesapeake shore, I watched her in silence by the light of the moon, plucking the petals from Black-Eyed Susan's bloom. One said I loved her, the next one said no. Oh, I surely did, I never said so. Dark-eyed says he, that memory's calling me back to your side, where my heart longs to be. Just a wildflower bouquet that night between two worlds. That night I said goodbye to my Chesapeake girl. All the flowers of summer could never erase teardrops that stream down dark-eyed Susan's face. One said I loved her, the next one said no. Although I surely did, I never said so. Dark-eyed says he, that memory is calling me back to your shore, where my heart belongs to be. So many years have passed, I still can hear her voice. Tell me, do you love Chesapeake boys? I pluck all the petals from all the flowers that grow. Good up here, what Black-eyed Susan stole. One said I loved her, the next one said no. Before she plucked the last, I turned from her to go. Dark-eyed says he, that memory's calling me back to your side, where my heart longs to be. As a memory swirled about me, I knelt by her and prayed. Today at a church on the Chesapeake Bay, a flower wilts and fades, but a memory never dies. Etched on the stone where dark-eyed Susie lies. One said I loved her, the next one said no. Although I surely did, I never said so. next song was prompted. It was actually sort of like I wrote it down. I wasn't back to playing guitar at the time. I still had a palsy radial nerve. But I did write the song at the time, and just took me a while before I got back to it. But we were moving from one house to another, and I needed some boxes. And when I got there, there was a shopping center over in Urban where the grocery store there would leave a bunch of boxes uncut up in case anybody wanted them. Well, anyway, there was a old fellow there, and he was pulling boxes out of the dumpster and kind of throwing them back and pulling more out and throwing them back. And he was looking for material to build himself a shelter out of. He was a homeless fellow. And sitting on the ground there beside where he was working was a bottle of Richard's Wild Irish Rose wine, which is a kind of fortified wine that they sell for $1 that winos like. Don't ask me how I know about it. One of my friends growing up used to like to get a bottle of it and a 6-pack of beer to go drinking with. I guess because it was cheap, a cheap drunk. Anyway, so he offered me a drink from his bottle. I guess he figured I was there for the same reason he was, and so I was a fellow traveler. Well, I declined his drink, but he used that as an excuse to realize that I was better off than him. I probably had $1 I could give him, so he was trying to bum $1 off of me, and I gave it to him. I gave it to him because I kind of got more out of the scene than he did, I expect. But anyway, this song came out of it, so I ended up getting more out of it, I guess, than he did. Well, let me get the words up here because I need a little help. See, you fell off the wagon, down on your luck. Well, ain't nobody cares if you're giving up. Have a seat on the curb and pass that wine, 'cause that Wild Irish Rose is a friend of mine. Got a carport mansion and a bottle of wine. Ain't nobody cares how I spend my time. Got a Wild Irish Rose for company, but the red wine devil's got the best of me. Now if I drown the bottle, who's gonna cry? Nobody cares if I live or I die. Just toss me that corn and let me be, 'cause that Richard's Wild Irish Rose been true to me. Got a cardboard mansion and a bottle of wine. Ain't nobody cares how I spend my time. Got a Wild Irish Rose for company, but the red wine devil's got the best of me. Well, he used to have me a woman and children too. Oh, ain't it a shame how men'll do? But the love of a woman just couldn't compete with a Wild Irish Rose swept me off my feet. Oh, I got a cardboard mansion and a bottle of wine. Ain't nobody cares how I spend my time. Got a Richard's Wild Irish Rose for company, but the red wine devil's got the best of me. I think Richard's Wild Irish Rose would pay me for that song to use it for an advertisement. It's kind of like an anti-advertisement. I leave out the Richard's part most of the time. When I do that, I just do it the other way. Another mischief song here. It's kind of a backhanded love song to my wife. I won't go into details. It's kind of a self-explanatory thing, so you don't have to go. There's fire in her touch, mischief in her eyes. With the face of an angel, she's a devil in disguise. But she makes her living off of fantasy. make a fool out of me. There's an angel on my shoulder who won't let me fall. She's someone who loves me in spite of it all. And she still has my heart, oh the devil wants my soul. So the angel and the devil struggle for control. She plays what she's done in a less than perfect game. And the wings on her shoulders, she's an angel just the same. But she's not a woman who gives a piece of me. Thought she must be a saint to love someone like me. She's the angel on my shoulder who won't let me fall. That's someone who loves me in spite of it all. And she still has my heart, oh the devil wants my soul. So the angel and the devil struggle for control. And she's the angel on my shoulder who won't let me fall. But someone who loves me in spite of it all. And she still has my heart, oh the devil wants my soul. So the angel and the devil struggle for control. Well, that'll do for today. I'm tired.